Welcome along to this short presentation to introduce you to the CFA Behaviour Ladder for youth football. This is a priority area of work for us. We understand that there is an issue, and whilst we may not have the volume or the severity of cases that other parts of the country face, we recognise that if we don't address and tackle poor behaviour now, it will become the biggest threat to our grassroots game within Cumberland. However, we also have to be aware of the sweeping narrative around standards of behaviour and recognise that in reality, the large majority of games that take place on a weekend go ahead without incident and in a positive environment. Even at those games where there may be a problem, it is usually one or two people causing this issue. If we are to have any success in tackling this behaviour, then we really need people to play their part and get the positive, silent majority to start to hold the problematic, vocal minority to account. At present, the majority of reports received by the CFA are to do with low-level, undesirable behaviour around questioning referees' decisions, parents and coaches shouting, a player arguing with a referee, or a coach arguing with another coach. Thankfully, examples of unacceptable behaviour, of threatening, abusive, or discriminatory words, actions, or behaviours are rare. But we know that if we do not challenge undesirable behaviour by setting standards and reminding people of expectations within the game, it will likely lead to unacceptable behaviour increasing in the future. We want to give referees, who are often children themselves, the respect and protection they deserve, and create an environment which is safe and positive for all, recognising that one incident can be enough to negatively impact an individual to stop playing, officiating, volunteering, which not only has a huge impact on that person, but also on the grassroots game as a whole. The CFA Behaviour Ladder is based on the Young Elizabethan League traffic light system. It was important that this was a collective approach within youth football, with clear responsibilities outlined for the CFA, leagues, clubs, and teams. The ladder uses the FA's new penalty point system, where points are assigned to offences linked to behaviour, e.g. dissent, proven misconduct charges, which are non-yellow and red card offences that cover both on and off the field of play offences, e.g. players' behaviour after being sent off, or parents, spectators, coaches' behaviour on the touchline. At lower levels of the ladder, we also rely on feedback from match visits, club marks from full-time, and local knowledge. It is important we reinforce and don't forget about those who continuously and consistently create a positive environment. We want this ladder to catch people in and not necessarily catch them out. The ladder uses a staged approach with incremental consequences for poor behaviour, and eventually, if teams continue to slide down the ladder by displaying repeated examples of unacceptable or undesirable behaviour, or they reach a certain number of penalty points, then their affiliation or membership of their league will be reviewed and removed. There are 5 rungs or levels on the ladder, with teams being able to move down the ladder based on standards of behaviour. They can also move back up the ladder by taking responsibility and proactively addressing any issues through appropriate actions. There are incremental consequences assigned by teams who move down the rungs of the ladder, with clear responsibilities for the CFA, league, club, and team at each level on the ladder. All teams start on the top rung of the ladder, green, level 1. Hopefully they stay there, and if they do, they will receive a monthly congratulations email and also a certificate that can be shared with parents and celebrated on social media. Teams at level 1 at the end of each month will also be entered into a monthly draw for a voucher. If they don't leave level 1 all season, they are also entered into a prize draw at the end of the season. Level 2 is where a team has some minor issues based on poor full-time club marks, reports from match officials, club visits, repeated reports from oppositions that do not breach FA disciplinary regulations, so no official charges have been raised. They are seen more as poor practice, and therefore this is just a gentle reminder and an informal warning that their standards may be slightly below those expected, and therefore may be in need of some action with the team to prevent any further issues and to protect the reputation of the club. Teams at this level will receive a visit from one of our positive football matchday observers. Level 3 is where a team has received a proven misconduct charge for improper conduct of players, coaches, and/or spectators in a game, or have reached 25 FA disciplinary penalty points. Here, a team will receive a written warning via email with some actions to follow, and they will receive a visit from a positive football matchday observer. After 4 weeks without incident, the team will move back up to green level 1. Level 4 is where a team receives a misconduct charge from a second incident or game. They have had a serious case involving the abuse of a match official or use of discriminatory language, or they have a breach 50 FA penalty points. Here, the club will be alerted. Team officials will be asked to attend a meeting with the league and CFA where an action plan will be agreed, including some education and support. The club will be expected to take proactive action in line with the plan, will have an unannounced visit from a league or CFA official, and will remain here until these actions are completed and they have 4 weeks without incident before they move back to level 3 and then hopefully back to level 1. The bottom rung of the ladder, level 5, is where we draw the line and say enough is enough. Here, a team has received another proven misconduct charge in a third incident or game, or a second serious case, or they have reached 100 FA penalty points. At this stage, dependent upon what the reason is for reaching this level, the club will either be informed that the league plan to hold an SGM, or the CFA will charge the club for a disciplinary breach. The club will need to undertake significant actions to avoid their removal from the league or having their CFA affiliation membership suspended or removed. Basically, at this level, this is stopping the team from playing altogether. Leagues have access to a discipline dashboard using Smartsheet that provides them with details on where all of their teams within the league are on the ladder. Similarly, club secretaries and welfare officers have access to their own unique dashboard, which will show them at what level each of their teams are with live data. Club secretaries, welfare officers, and team contacts, as named on the FA Club portal, will be notified of changes to a team's level throughout the season. No other club or team will be able to see where a team from another club are on the ladder. Finally, thank you in advance for playing your part in protecting the game. If you have any questions, queries, or issues, please email discipline@cumberlandfa.com. Thank you.